Hey guys, we're back after a couple of weeks of posting clips and vlogs. Hopefully you enjoyed the last one. It was me and Tom in Chichester without Milo this time. And today we are joined by CoolTomato. Now, for those of you who go to ECC, he has hosted the Fortnite tournaments when Fortnite was a big thing a few years ago. He's got his whole YouTube channel with several thousand subscribers, and most of you probably know who he is. So this video is more directed at you lot, and today we're going to be talking about kind of what's happening with his channel, why he wasn't posting for several months, and also just talk about how we feel YouTubers in general have been affected by the lockdowns. So I'm Josh.
I'm Milo.
And I'm Tom.
And we are JMTS. I'll get the first question up just so I'll say that. I pretty much introduced you. Do you want me to say anything more about you, Will?
You introduced me, yeah. He hosted the Fortnite tournament.
Well, sorry, that's the one thing that most people at our school kind of like know
People do know me for that, yeah. That got me quite a lot of subscribers. But
that did really well.
That's
cool.
That's something I want to sort of semi-forget about. That was I mean, it went well, but then people kept begging me for more, and then
a couple of my friends did quite well in it, actually. Sorry. Let's get back into.
I came 12th.
12. That's not that bad. There's quite a lot of people in it. Sorry. Sorry. Why did you set up your channel?
Well, originally it was sort of going to be a music channel, but that's what I always said. But then I think about it a bit more, and that was just really just a ploy to get my mum to let me set it up.
Yeah.
Really, I was watching a lot of YouTube. I was enjoying watching the content on there, and I wanted to be a part of it, and wanted to increase my online presence.
Yeah.
Start something. Back then I was like, I don't know, 11. I didn't know what I was doing. My videos from back then are privated, and for very good reason.
I used to have an old channel. They're all just privated now.
Oh yeah, they were shocking.
Yeah,
it
took
took
the cringe factor.
It took me a year to
Oh.
get 10 subscribers.
Oh wow.
Or pretty much all of which were my family, and then another year to get up to 100. And then once I started thinking of it as a brand, and rather than just something where I just put videos whenever, once I started branding it and actually being consistent, I'm a lot less consistent now. But once I started doing that, I started to see the numbers increase, and they've just steadily increased since then.
That's really cool. That's what we're trying to hope to do with JMTS.
Yeah, your podcasts are really good, and your views for your subscribers. You're getting a lot of views. That's really good.
I'd like to say half of that is probably my alt accounts. No, I'm joking. I only have like 3. Our first subscribers.
Well.
Our first like few subscribers were me, you, Tom, our family, and my alt accounts.
And then all I had to do to get views is shout it out on my Snapchat.
Yeah, which you don't do anymore. You should have done that with the vlog.
So I shouted it out, and then one of them shot up to like 200 views.
It went from 50 for like a week. Tom shouted it out, and then it went up to 200 or something. And I was just like, Tom, shout it out more, please. You haven't done the vlog yet, I don't think.
It's still very important.
No, I didn't actually.
The YouTube algorithm, I'm pretty sure it decides how well a video is going to do within like 15, 30 minutes of it being uploaded.
Exactly.
Because I find when I upload my videos, if I don't post on Instagram within a couple of minutes after I've uploaded it, the video will completely flop.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I try and do. I'll put a post up as soon as I release it, and then I'll just post a thumbnail, because that's like I don't have that much time to kind of make a whole post.
I usually post a thumbnail and like 10-second teaser, which I used to just post like the best bits in the teaser. But if I post the best bits, then people will watch the video and be like, "Oh, it was worse than the teaser."
It's kind of
so now I've started posting sort of either the intro or just a couple of
we've done that a few times.
Okay bits.
And then I'll shout out on my story, and then I tag Milo and Tom. I tag you both. I don't ever see it on your stories. So I'd like to say most of the views we're getting nowadays are probably just my friends, because all of you guys never bother to shout it out anymore.
Well, sometimes it's
no, you do sometimes. You're not awful. I like to say Tom's probably the worst.
I've been busy with Ali.
and another
Oh,
button.
sorry. You need to get Ali because he's actually.
You're a fanboy. I'm
I
not
am.
getting.
I'm wearing Sidemen merch. Like that's how much of a fanboy I am of like YouTubers.
Cringe.
I really like it though. I think it looks really cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna ring up and be like, "Yo, man, do you fancy being on a podcast?" Like,
I messaged him a while ago. He hasn't opened it, but that's probably.
yeah, he wouldn't open it. He's got like over.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
5
we'll
million
stop talking about
subscribers.
Tom and your cool friends. I need to ask the next question, and my phone's closed.
Shut up, Milo. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so
What
Will,
about
who is your
Josh
target
filming out?
audience?
I know.
My target audience, generally people my age, probably. Give
I'll
or
say our
take a
school
bit.
as well.
Yeah, I've tried. I think my videos are appealing to. Well, at least they used to be very much limited to my age. With I did a couple of rant videos about school related stuff. It's been sort
I
of.
really like those.
It's been quite a school centric, but I think now it's moving towards a wider audience.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort of open up different areas of my audience with my latest few videos.
I like those ones.
I think
yeah.
anyone can enjoy them.
Because this one's about Boris. Not.
Yeah, there was the Boris
There was a
one,
Boris one, and then there was about the election.
The election one as well.
Which I found quite funny.
Well, I think that's the thing when you're on YouTube or any type of social media. You narrow it down to your friends and family, and then you push out a little bit. Let's say mutual friends of your friends, and then you push it out more and more until you're, let's say, doing a different city, or then into a different algorithm for YouTube is sort of the same for Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter.
Yeah,
it's just they have different ways you have to go about it.
I'd say promoting it first as soon as possible, like Will said, is probably the best way for YouTube. And also getting your friends to like it and comment on it straight away. Our comments, they're decent. We get one or two.
The thing is, if you get people to comment on your YouTube videos, it's they don't actually look at the video, they'll just comment going, true. Yeah, great guys. If you want natural comments saying people who watch the videos, and then they'll pick out certain parts that they want to say, what they want to comment about.
Yeah, we've had a few of those recently, which made me really happy. Whenever we get a comment that I have no idea who it is, I'm just sit there smiling like, yo, that's so sick. And then I'm just like, what do I reply to this? I always get like, I don't know what to say now. So it's usually just thank you with a smiley face. Will, you get quite a lot of comments, don't you? From
I do on my I've got my my last video up on my other monitor. I can see I got
I think I commented.
I got
JMTS
20
account.
comments on that one, which is surprising. I've been getting a lot more comments now since I sort of widened my target audience.
Yeah. I think I commented, yeah.
I think you did.
Got a few likes, I think. It's a good comment.
Generally, I heart comments. I only reply really if they're a question or if there's something that I think needs a reply. And obviously, I only heart comments that I actually like. I don't just blindly heart them all. Since I started appealing to more people, I think I was previously limited to just sort of the school because I was targeting my videos at them. I wasn't expanding who I was looking for. So my subs did start to plateau. But I have seen a spike in the last few weeks, which is really good. That's
been a bit like this one. We started very much with just kind of our friends, and it went a bit like this for the first few weeks, and then it flattened out. But I feel like our recent videos, the ones about George McKay, the vlogs, a really surprising video went really well.
It's always the one.
Yeah,
it's always the ones you don't expect that will do really well. My most viewed videos, most of them are really old and cringe, but I can't bring myself to private them because they're getting like so many views. They're bringing in so much.
So you've got one with like 80,000 or something.
I have my top one has I think 60,000 or something.
I thought I saw one with more. To be fair, it was in the tens of
68,000.
68,000. Was that the one where it was like with the animated?
What it feels like to play Minecraft on a gaming PC?
Yeah.
And I made it.
That's so obvious. What?
4 years ago.
Wow.
It's incredibly.
And it's got 68.
Yeah, it's incredibly cringe. The only videos that I actually like that I've made that have got lots of views. My mashup of Revenge and Megalovania.
I think I watched that one.
My calculator review, and I did a calculator.
Your ones are
review,
really funny because they're just like really random, and I'm just like
12,500 views. My calculator review got.
Wow.
And today we're going to review this hairband.
I think I should do more reviews. I actually this is a little something that haven't told anyone yet. I do have a video in the pipeline, and it is a review.
Ooh.
Not of a calculator though. Although I could actually, I do have a new calculator.
Yeah, calculator review part 2.
Whoa.
I mean,
Make it
I
a
could
series.
do that. That's unironically not an awful idea.
I feel like if you make reviews, kind of, don't make them cringy, but kind of make them kind of like you're taking the mick a little bit.
Yeah, and
make
that
them
one
funny. I mean, they are
was.
so far. They are a bit like that because I do find them quite funny.
This is a drumstick review of the. I've used it so much I can't tell what brand this is. This
is a Triplus fine liner review, and it's blue.
I don't have anything I can review here.
10,000 views.
Was it a good calculator though? Was it?
No, it was a really good calculator.
Nice.
Was it one of those with like a big screen where you could play games on it?
No, but I do have one of them now. I can play Snake.
Do you have the same? Oh yeah,
and I have the entire.
Got that.
I have the entire B movie installed on it, so when I finish my work early, I can go through just.
Oh my god, that's amazing! You can just watch the B movie.
I don't have it upstairs with me. I'd show you. It's downstairs.
Right, we were born in the wrong generation.
It's a great calculator.
Imagine you're in an exam, you finish, and you just start watching a B movie with your calculator.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed in an exam. That's too OP.
No, it's not allowed in exam.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's just go back to me and Milo. Right. Okay. So basically, we're just old at this point.
I feel old.
19.
Every time you guys are getting more and more iPads and stuff, we just had like, a Nokia
brick.
I don't like it. Yeah, I didn't have that.
I started with a Nokia brick, and then like a year later, everyone's got like Apple iPhones.
I know. It literally happened in like 1 or 2 years. It was like that.
How old were you when you first got a phone? Yeah, all of you.
When I went into secondary school, so like
mine was year 7 as well, I think. Because like my parents wanted me to
by the time you're year 7, it's like
the year 7. You've got a video about the year 7 nowadays, and we're all just like road men.
I have how to be a year 7.
That's really funny. It's a perfect representation of the year 7 nowadays. Who are just like, or your big mum.
It's quite old. It's a year and a half old, but it's
still accurate to this day. It's still accurate to this day.
I'm pleased with it. That's another of my favorite videos of mine.
Yeah, that is really good.
What do you?
Oh wow!
What's your future goal for YouTube?
What's my goal? What's my future goal?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I used to really want to just be a YouTuber, like blow up and have that as my career. But now, it's more of a hobby. I want to definitely put my education first, because YouTube's almost certainly not going to make me a living. But I definitely intend to keep uploading. But I don't want to. I think partially one of the reasons why I stopped uploading for quite a while was the stress of trying to maintain an upload schedule. That
it's very stressful.
I did that for like a year of trying to maintain an upload schedule, and yes, I saw the numbers steadily going up, but it was a lot of effort, and yes, I could afford to do that then, put in that level of effort, but.
Now you're higher education.
Now I have more work. I have A-levels to work for. I have, So I can't. It wasn't realistic for me to keep putting in that amount of time into my channel. So
because your videos are really high kind of complexity.
Yeah, each video takes probably. Coming up with the idea is definitely the hardest part. I can't just come up with it. It's just got to come to me, and when that happens. And at the moment I'm just uploading when I have an idea, but once I've had the idea, it usually takes me a couple of hours spread over a couple of days to write a script, and then another couple of hours in one day, maybe 3 hours to film. Well, it depends how long it is. My last video probably took about 2 or 3. And then editing takes more time.
Yeah, your editing's really good though.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for quite a while. So I've had time to improve.
I mean, taking a look through your YouTube right now.
So might as well.
Something that I pick up very much.
The clickbait.
Have you right? This is more at Milo.
Oh, we're bad at clickbait.
And the older generation of. Have you watched Sex Education?
Have I? If you're going to tell me that I look like him, the amount of comments I've got, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
I haven't actually watched it, but I've seen kind of like.
I haven't even watched it. I just keep getting comments like, you look like him.
He looks like someone.
That's quite funny.
Oh no, I was like, I know this person.
That is actually really funny.
No, I haven't watched it, unfortunately.
Wait, that's clickbait title right there.
We're interviewing the guy from Sex Education.
Otis, yeah.
That's funny. To be fair, I might actually do that because we use bad clickbait sometimes.
What? Just title this video.
Yeah, we interviewed the guy because what was one of the most clickbaity ones we've done? Oh, the recent one we didn't actually do any parkour, or we labelled it a parkour vlog.
Well, that's because
we did a little bit. We did a little bit. Yeah, it was very well.
Like
but none of my friends just started making excuses, which is quite funny. So the video that went really well, which was really random, was a clip of one of our when we were setting up for the vlog, and it was what a meeting for a podcast group looks like.
I can't believe you included my girlfriend. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, but I had to because it was hilarious. Basically,
was so funny though.
What happened was in a previous podcast, Milo's girlfriend was just asleep in the background, and halfway through she just like lifts her head up, looks around, realizes we're recording, and just ducks back under. But we all start laughing, and then you can just hear her laughing in the background, and it's like a proper strong laugh that just made us laugh continue. But I had to cut it out because I didn't think she'd want to be in the podcast. But for the recent video, we hadn't recorded anything, and I was like, well, I'm going to do a mashup of kind of the funniest moments. And what I ended up doing was before we kind of before we set up, before we kind of did the 1, 2, 3, hey guys, and so like us kind of talking, and then the afterwards, I just put a bunch of those together, and part of that included Milo's girlfriend, and I just put it out there, and it's really funny. And yeah, she's just asleep in the background.
She's not seen it yet. It can go. It can go very bad.
Oh, don't show it to her. Don't show it to her. But yeah, no.
I told her to watch it.
The one about what a meeting for a podcast. That got 223 views, and that was literally just half a podcast with a title that was kind of clickbaity. I don't know.
I wouldn't call that clickbaity. I mean, have you seen some of my titles?
That was alright.
Oh no, you've got a few. Actually, I wouldn't say your clickbait is that bad.
I mean, cutting my mum's hair in revenge in brackets disaster.
We've done that.
My mum cut my hair in brackets big mistake.
What did we do? We did.
My neighbours support Boris, so I did this laughing face.
I really like that video. You just had a massive sign outside your house saying.
That one was very fun.
Oh, where's the one? We did gymnasts react to athlete A, and then we put emotional. But that's not actually that bad clickbait.
That was amazing.
We did start crying at the end because it was really sad.
That's not clickbait.
So it wasn't actually that bad. It's just some people think it's clickbait because they didn't watch to the end and kind of see us literally tear up.
My calculator review video, the title used to be "How to Cheat in Your Maths GCSE," and then I kept getting comments about how clickbait it was, so I changed it to "This calculator is insane."
Well, I mean, clickbait works. Who is it? Mr. Beast said say can be used as long as the content in your video is good enough to make up kind of for the clickbait. So yeah. I'd say we do that quite well. So Will, what are the negatives of the lockdowns? Because there's been 2 now. On you personally, and also I guess the rest of us can talk about as well other YouTubers who we've been watching.
Well, I think it's really sort of just added stress. I know in the lockdown back in April, I really just sort of lost motivation to make YouTube videos.
Sorry.
And just I sort of got uninspired, and it took a while to get back from that. But then again, it can sort of somewhat be the source of inspiration. Like I've made a couple videos about COVID. That's they've done pretty well. Also, there's been more viewers on YouTube because people have been stuck at home doing nothing.
So that's actually a positive.
My views have definitely
there are positives and negatives
during the lockdown. And back in April, I theoretically should have had more time to make videos because I wasn't at school. Because GCSEs were cancelled. So
it's a bit of a shock though, kind of like not having anything.
It was a shock, and I just didn't have the motivation. I literally wasted those few months.
We've all wasted a lot of time. I think everyone has in lockdown because
lockdown helped me.
Well, I was going to say with this channel, it's helped. The whole creation of this channel was because of lockdown, and Tom saying, "Yo, we should do a podcast." And
I can't remember what the exact thing is. We should do a podcast on that.
Yeah,
I'll have to have a rethink of how I.
Yeah, but that was so for us. It was a positive, I'd say, because that's what created the podcasts. But for some people, I was going to say there will be a big negative because suddenly having all this time is a bit of a shock, and you don't really know what to do. Some people jump on it straight away and get doing stuff. So I've seen that with some YouTubers who've started creating like loads of content.
I think it's mainly American YouTubers actually I've seen. They've really like
there's been some American YouTubers there's been some American YouTubers that have literally lockdown has made them like completely
big.
Like there are some American YouTubers who just haven't done lockdown at all and have massive parties. Jake Paul who then got FBI raided. So
but I think there is a YouTuber though that didn't do any content that I respect, who I don't actually watch, but David Dobrik.
He stopped posting.
He stopped doing everything until COVID was over because for him, he wanted to create the best content he could, but he couldn't over lockdown.
Yeah. I mean, he's still he's got David Dobrik 2 channel, doesn't he? So he's posted a few on that, a few of Borat, which was really funny. So I'd say for him, it's a bit of a negative because he's had to stop posting and his videos are really, really great.
Well, yeah, but I think at the end of the day, he's so well known that he's
exactly. So he's still getting millions and millions.
He's got the money as well.
He's posting these little videos on Instagram stories, which are also really good. Kind of make up for his kind of lack. So he's not too off the face of the planet, I'd say. But it is kind of a shame that he stopped posting. He's like the American Rotoshaw, just for different reasons of not posting. I'm not even sure Rotoshaw's got a reason. He just stopped.
He just snorts, doesn't he? If anybody's seen that video.
No.
You haven't?
Haven't seen what?
That video, you know, where that, whatever his name is, he's not that well known, but he looks like H.
Wait, is it one to TikTok where he gets in a fight with just some random guy at a pub?
No, he's a YouTuber. He looks like H. So he started his first one.
I have seen that. I have seen that. That's really funny.
He goes, how to be H and how to be Rotoshaw, and he goes, hey guys, how to be Rotoshaw.
You did a really good impression.
And today we're going to do reactions on football.
The amount of detail in his videos. I'd like to say, wait, was that in lockdown or before lockdown he made those?
He started before lockdown, but then lockdown sort of helped him.
Yeah, so for him it would be a positive because his videos are really funny.
What are we on about now?
Right, I'll send you a link.
Milo, we're on about the positives and negatives of lockdowns on YouTubers. Yeah, I'm talking about this YouTuber who's used lockdown to his advantage to make these funny videos at home. By the way, he puts a lot of detail in, like literally every little thing. I'm like, wow. So that kind of just summed up the positives and negatives.
Will, actually, what would you say would your your consistency of making and producing videos like before lockdown and like after the first lockdown?
Before lockdown, I was very consistent. I was locked onto that upload schedule. I think lockdown, honestly, if lockdown hadn't come around, then I would have burnt myself out anyway. I was uploading and working on videos way too frequently, and I thought weekly would be good or even fortnightly, because like I've just seen you. That's what YouTubers do. They upload pretty frequently, and any less than that's just not enough. But I just don't have the time anymore.
Yeah.
So after lockdown, yes, I have been uploading less, but I feel like I've been putting even more time into my videos than I was before.
Yeah, because your videos are complex, like I said.
Yeah, they take a bit of putting together, especially my more recent ones.
And it's a lot easier than doing. The podcasts are a lot easier because you literally just record it, cut the end, cut the beginning, maybe a bit of the middle, and that's pretty much it. So the editing going into these is a lot less. Well, I have found doing vlogs, it is harder, but still, like, you use green screens, don't you? And you kind of use you cut things out and cool animations and I want to get a green screen and learn how to do some of that, but again, it's just it's quite hard, isn't it?
It's fun.
I got my green screen from some really sketchy eBay shop for about £8, and it works absolutely fine. It's all you need is something green. Just I
think
I got it from the tip.
Well, your one. Did you?
My blue screen, It was really good.
I think I remember, again, going back into Sidemen, I'm sorry. As one of the reacting to old videos, I think Rotish, when he did his very first videos, he just had like a green blanket behind him, and used that to make these really kind of cringy, kind of green screen type videos, which are also kind of funny. But I want to get one. I want to learn how to use it. Yeah. Again, I need to learn how to use editing first.
The amount of times that I've recorded an entire video on my green screen that just to find out I'm wearing this shirt, and then this gets keyed out when I'm editing. Depending on, I can sort of mask it out, but it's
it's hard.
I really need to be more observant when I choose what I wear in front of a green screen.
Yeah, no, I've seen that with some YouTubers.
My friend Jed was talking about that today. I went skating with him. Obviously, you two know Jed.
Jed.
Yeah.
He was saying that he's a videographer and the editor. And what he was saying was it's quite entertaining because all these musicians for their music videos now, they want like sort of things to come in and shot. Like he cuts them out. He has to cut them out frame by frame.
Yeah, and I've seen posts like that on his Instagram.
Yeah, he's absolutely insane. But he says that some of the things they ask him to do, and they put a green screen up in the whole. He's been in this like green screen box type of thing. And it was just horrendous editing.
Yeah. No, I can see how that's going to be really tricky.
Well, the guy had green shoes on as well. So he was saying it was just a pain. He had to like do all this like...
Yeah.
Well, you're just asking for it, isn't he?
Exactly.
Who wears green shoes?
Oh, there were these Vape Maxes, some of them have like these green strips on. I don't know why you would have green shoes.
Yeah, true.
I want to learn green screens.
Stick shoes.
I think I've got another. So I don't know if we've kind of asked this, but where you get your ideas for your content from, are they kind of on just randomly you'll get one? You plan out ideas?
It's pretty random when I get them, but when I get them, I definitely write them down. Sometimes I'll just get them. I get them all the time. Well, no, I don't. But like, I get them at random times, just random places, and I have to try and make sure that I write them down or record a little video of me just explaining what I was thinking, and then when I'm making a video, I refer to what I've seen, because sometimes I'll get like several ideas in a week. Sometimes some of them won't work out. Sometimes all of them won't work out. But the ones that do, I definitely make sure that I make the most of them, because I've been doing YouTube for so long now that it is getting harder to come up with original ideas that also fit in with my brand and what I think my audience wants to see. Because I have so many video ideas and so many things that I kind of sort of I want to make videos on, but they just would not fit on my channel. So I can't do them. I've thought about making like a second channel, or I already have a second channel actually, but I don't upload on it.
You kind of got the music for your video, haven't you? On it. Yeah,
I've got
a few uploads on it.
I've thought about uploading music. I've thought about uploading. Bless you. I've thought about uploading nerdy programming stuff, which I've been watching lots of YouTubers doing that, and I've been quite inspired by that. But I was thinking maybe I should upload one on my channel, just see how it goes. But I expect it to not do well, and I don't think it would do well. Yeah. So I've got to make sure that my ideas, first I've got to come up with them, and then I've got to make sure that they fit for my channel.
Where do you get them from? Is it just completely random, or you see something and be like,
I mean, if I know that like before, when I knew that I wanted to get back to YouTube a few weeks ago, and I needed to think of an idea to get me back, I knew it needed to be something good, and I knew it needed to be something relevant and something different, but not too different from what I'd done before. So I talked to my friends about it. I had spent quite a bit of time just thinking, just going through ideas. What would that work? Would that work? Until I knew I wanted to do probably something to do with coronavirus, and I definitely wanted it to be a funny video, not like a rant or something, because there's too many rants about coronavirus. What can you say? It's bad.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just awful, isn't it?
So I knew I wanted to do that. I knew I wanted it to be funny. I ran a couple of ideas past my friends. I showed them a draft of the script. So it's very much not just me. It's a team process.
Like your friends helping you and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of useful in like a group. Kind of got all three of us kind of feeding in with our own kind of like ideas and stuff.
Well, it usually just ends up with Josh messaging something me and Milo going,
okay.
Yay or nay.
Yeah. Usually it's I like to say most of the time it's yeah.
Yeah, it usually is. Yeah.
It was mainly because you guys can't be bothered to be like, oh, that's awful. What would you say kind of then like your like, because you're saying like some videos don't fit in with like your channel, like what would you say like your kind of channel, like the content you are kind of is?
I think my content has to be very appealing to a wide range of people, not too focused in on one specific topic, not really nerdy, because I'm a pretty big nerd, but I try and keep my content more appealing to people that aren't ridiculously big nerds.
And it is really funny. The comedy in your content, I really like it. I feel like that's something you should really push, because funny videos do very well.
That's the content that I found fits best on my channel.
And even your even the videos of rant. Wait, yeah, I do say it right. So I keep saying rant, and
I don't know. Is it rant or rant?
It's rant. It is rant.
Even
your rants, they're really funny.
My brother's friends was, I don't know, Josh. You know what YouTuber he is? I don't have no clue. Jack sucks at life.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice. Yeah,
my brother's friends with him, and he was
buddies.
he's saying basically, and it was just like he was talking about how my brother was talking about how he writes the scripts in a really interesting way.
Who, Jack?
Like really differently, yeah.
But I like his videos. I've stopped watching him recently, but I used to.
You should get him on the podcast.
Well, I mean, we'll try. I think
Josh hasn't even messaged him yet.
I don't know. You won't tell me what your brother's Instagram is. It'll have to be through your brother, because you won't just do it from random kid. But I thought that would be quite interesting to do. So our list of people we want up next, we want Jack Sucks Life, that'd be really cool, and Ali Law if Tom actually.
Well, I reckon I can.
You say you reckon, but you haven't asked him. Come on, Tom, man up.
I could. Through Ali, I could get so many. Never mind.
Exactly. So that'd be really cool. Because
I reckon we should get one of his really, 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 really close mates on first, who I'm really, really close with.
Okay. So for us, and this is probably something that's certainly something we can do because we're a group. I want to make like a Google Docs or something, or like something where like we can all go into like a Word file, and then whenever we get an idea, we can just like put it into like a bank. Because I was watching one of the Sidemen videos. Sorry, and apparently they have like 400 ideas kind of like jotted down, and they have enough.
Yeah,
apparently they have enough. They have enough ideas to like last them for like 7 years. without adding to it, which I think is absolutely insane.
That is insane.
And their content.
Yeah, but they can do anything. They push their brand out so far that they can do anything.
I mean, I'm literally wearing one of their hoodies, and also I'll stand up. I've actually got Simon activewear joggers on. don't judge me too much, but they're really comfy.
Oh, we are.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
We really are, Josh.
But they're so comfy. It's better than like
Nike.
Nike.
Famous, and you see KSI, right, or GaySI as he's known. It will be. It was in one of the YouTube. I'll send the link to you later.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I'm surprised you guys haven't seen that. That makes me sad. It's just you're just gonna be
carry on.
fanboy.
Go on.
It's like if I got Ali on here, you'd be like, "Oh, hello."
I would be calm and collected. To an extent.
That's rubbish.
Would you though?
No, I wouldn't. But no, sorry, Tom. What were you saying? I've forgotten now. You said if you saw KSI, if this channel ever. Great fidget spinner. Right.
I have one of them.
We just get it out.
Just spin a fidget spinner and forget about me being a fanboy, please. My brother's got one in his room.
Yes, please.
I don't have one in here.
Why is it still in my drawer?
I've got this weird thing that folds.
Oh, just weird stuff on the camera.
When were they the thing?
Fidget spinners, like last year. You used to get really expensive ones.
4 years ago?
No, it was longer ago than last year.
2 years ago then. Yeah. I know, I remember probably year 8 then for me, or year 9. I'm so young. Oh my days. Wow.
It was
2018.
End of April 2017, according to Google Trends.
Wow. I would have been very young then. I'm really happy. Now I'm 16, I can legally have alcohol with a meal. I'm big boy.
Yeah, guess what? Me and Milo can buy it.
Milo drinks it during the podcast.
And as well.
You're just there like from Thatcher's or something. Like, yeah.
No.
Josh, that's never happened.
That has. In the one with his girlfriend in the background.
Josh, that's never
I think
happened.
it did. Sorry, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, no, something random. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Actually, it was in the podcast. It's not like.
No. What? Huh?
What? You're confusing.
You're going to troll through these videos.
It was one of the recent ones, and it was near the beginning. And I zoomed in on Milo taking a swig because I thought it was funny. There's a comment on one of them that was saying like. Someone said about like
Milo drink out such a tiny.
Yeah, like that's it. You drank out of a tiny cup, but like you took so many swigs.
That tiny.
And like
I just think it's
small in my. It was a small cup, but like you kept drinking from it. It was like it was endless, which I thought was quite funny. So Tom, so this is completely off topic now from the CoolTomato thing. It's just these podcasts is kind of we use them to kind of catch up with each other. I've started skating. Now this has got nothing to do with the interview. But firstly, the main reason is because all basically it's because all my friends have started skating and I couldn't meet with them because they're all off on skateboards. So I got one for my birthday. What did you get? I got Santa Cruz 8.25 inches.
What shape?
I bruised my thumb.
What style?
What do you mean, what style?
Bruised your thumb. Bruised your thumb.
Fishtail? Is it just a basic?
Oh, it's like a normal kind of, just a normal skate.
Oh my god.
I'm such a noob. Okay.
No, a lot more than me.
Yeah. Well, I don't actually know that much. You already know as much as actually know. I think I might know a little bit more than you. I know what a kickflip is. I can't do one. But I know what it is. Oh, I could do an ollie.
I can know what it is.
Whilst moving, is that?
No, I bet you just do the ones that go.
I do it and it just it goes like that. And it goes
they hit the tail on the floor and they go, oh, I've done it because they hear it go.
Yeah, no, that is pretty much me. Sorry, that was really off topic. It's just I was excited because I got a skateboard. I actually
have a question for the CoolTomato.
Yes.
I think
go ahead.
It would be
the
good
CoolTomato.
us, the one and only.
Get on with it.
As we're kind of starting up, and maybe other people out there that might be watching that might want to know like some stuff. So what do you think your biggest learning experience you've had from 1 subscriber to 2K?
That's an excellent question.
Thank you.
Wow.
I think definitely branding is key. I used to say consistency is key, but branding is even keyer.
People already know you for your branding.
It's
quite a
that
lot.
you need not. And when I say branding, I don't just mean a logo and a header that match. I mean like the tone of your videos, the color grading of your videos, the even just sort of like the look, like the camera. It needs to be very, very consistent with your branding, and then people will recognize your content as yours.
That's true.
They'll watch one of your videos, and then if they go on to watch another, they'll be like, "Oh, these videos they fit in," and then just something subconsciously
it makes it more
might encourage
professional.
them. Yeah, it's definitely about your videos need to definitely appear very well put together.
Yeah.
But also as well as branding, I think it's important to make sure that you're not trying to appeal to one specific audience. I think it's very important that you widen your horizons, and then if you find that you're getting more viewers on a certain thing or from a certain video, then narrow it down to that sort of audience. And that's something I wish I did, because I think I narrowed it down too quickly, and my audience is it's not very diverse. So while you're still in the early stages of your channel, I think it's very important to have to appeal to as many people as you can, and then see what works and see what doesn't, and then narrow it down.
At the beginning of JMTS, I feel like we were a bit like that, well, kind of me. Whereas we started with our friends, and then we like did more videos kind of out there, and then we saw that the dance videos did well, so then we started doing loads of videos on dance, and I was actually, no, we probably should keep it going out. So that's what I think we should kind of continue doing with the vlogs.
Well, I mean, for our V ratio, I mean, we get what, I don't know, 60 sort of views per.
Yeah, I mean a high of 250. I'll say the lowest is around 60.
Yeah, I think if we only have 135 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it,
you're getting very good views for your subscribers.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
well, thank you.
We go.
But then
we've got active followers.
But the important thing is you're getting almost on half of your videos. I'm looking at them now. You're getting more views than subscribers. So it's important that you think about how to turn those views into subscribers, and then turn them into more views on your new videos.
I feel like something that we're doing wrong, which we need to do right, is we only ever at the end of the podcast say thanks for watching, make sure you subscribe and like. I feel like we should do that maybe earlier, because that's when majority of people are watching.
The YouTube Studio with all your analytics is a very, very important tool to look at to get an idea of what your viewers are doing, who your viewers are. It tells you countries.
I have had looks at it.
It's very, very powerful, and you can use that you can see exactly which bits of your video your viewers watched, which bits they skipped, which bits they left on, and then you can sort of figure out where best to put stuff.
I need to probably look at it in more detail.
Yeah,
I've got a basic understanding.
I spent quite a long time sort of looking at mine and studying mine and figuring out exactly what viewers like, what viewers don't like, and where my viewers are from. Like I'm looking at it now. It tells you how your videos rate compared to your last 10 videos in the last since they were uploaded, but then it's relative, so it's in the same amount of time since the other ones were uploaded. So I can see that my latest video, where is it? Is 6th out of my last 10 videos, which is sort of to be expected, because I didn't upload for ages.
But I know the ranking by views kind of a little bit.
That's good. I can I can also see my views for this month, my watch time for this month, my subs for this month. It says about the same as usual, which is good, but I'd like that to be going up.
So yeah, I understand kind of that part. I've been looking at impressions and learning kind of what they are, and so like each impression is when someone sees some thumbnail. Our impression click-through rate is really low. So the video is usually about 0.7, 0.9.
0.7.
So literally, the video.
How many impressions are you getting?
The video that got 244 views has 8,000 impressions, and then there's a video with the one about George McKay, 232 views, and again that was in the several thousands of impressions.
Yeah,
like, we're getting really high.
Why does the video about me meeting him? So
it's because it's got his name in, and also because you had met him. Also, this is in the last 28 days. I need to change it to its lifetime.
You've got to get into the search results and into the recommended, but then it's pretty much entirely down to your thumbnail and your title.
I thought our thumbnails are quite good.
Clicked on. I think your thumbnails are quite good, but I think
have improved. There is room for improvement. Yeah.
Your thumbnails are consistent, which is good, or at least most of them are. There was a couple that were just a bit they didn't fit in that much. But your color scheme, you've got the orange, you've got the faces, you've got the font, the colors.
Yeah. We've changed the thumbnails a little bit. So we used to kind of have them like the first 5 videos were the same, and then the next few videos kind of were the same. And there was a period where they were a bit random, and now they're kind of more the same. I changed it to lifetime. The video about 200 views has 11,800 impressions, which is really
then you need
crazy. And I don't know.
You need to figure out what your why. You need to have a think about why people would be seeing the video and not clicking it.
Yeah, because I feel like the quality
to up
is
your
good.
clickbait.
Yeah,
it's
maybe I do a little bit.
It's nothing to do with the actual quality of the video, because people don't know that until they click it, and that gives you a view.
The quality of the thumbnails are like they're good HD kind of quality. I just don't think maybe they're not interesting enough, because if someone sees a thumbnail that says podcast meeting, I don't think many people would kind of click on that.
Yeah, generally
maybe I clickbait a bit more.
Clickbait, like you said, that Mr. Beast said, clickbait's good if the video makes up for it. Like my impressions and the last 28 days are 63,000, and my views are just over 10k. So you would expect impression click rate to be between sort of 10 and 20%.
That's what I want to aim to get it for, because
that's pretty typical.
I've seen some videos that said aim for 10%, where at the moment we're still at 1%, and I feel like, so I got a lot of hate from my friends for the last one, because they said it was a parkour vlog in the title and thumbnail, where it was only like 2 minutes at the very end of the thing where we did parkour. But it was because it was wet. We would have done more meantime.
I did think you should have brought that forward a bit, I think.
Which bit?
The parkour, so it was at the start.
Oh yeah, no, I probably should have. It's just in the timeline, it kind of didn't fit too much. So that one got 86 views and is on 1,300 impressions, which gives it a 2.8, which is higher than usual, but it's still really low, 2.8% impression click-through rate. And then, so as you were saying, probably should aim for kind of 10.
Yeah, my click rate on my latest video, which is how to become US president,
which I thought was really funny.
That one's on at 11% click rate, which is decent.
I'd say that's average. I'd say that's kind of the thing to aim for.
It's about average. My notification click rate is 0.7%, which is not very good. So 281 people saw a notification for my video, and only 2 people actually clicked on it. So that
out of what?
Out of 281. Oh wow. So that's not very good. Nobody clicked the notification. I don't know if I've got notifications for you. I don't know why.
I just see it on your Instagram, and when I search up.
Most people, I think it might be because people see it on my Instagram before they get the notification, and then they don't click on the notification because they've already seen it.
That's what happened with me, I think. And then I just go into YouTube and it's on my kind of recommended thing.
We've only got 5 minutes left of the meeting.
Yeah, we have. Okay, I'll check Instagram in a second, Tom. So I think that's probably CoolTomato for you. I hope everyone has enjoyed this podcast. It was different because we
Very
haven't done something like
informative.
this for a while. It was very informative, and I think that's going to help us kind of as a channel and what we're doing as well. So thank you so much for that, Tom. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and etc. Probably should have said this earlier, but if you're still watching now, then if you're still watching, why haven't you? What is Tom doing?
What is happening?
I feel really self-conscious now because I feel like he's laughing at me. Probably is.
Right, you said thank you very much, Tom, while you're talking about Will.
Huh? What?
Do you know what?
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh, no,
you
no,
said
no,
my
no.
name.
We were thanking Tom for something.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, when are you going to thank me?
Sorry, no, I meant Will. Oh, I'm so. Oh, okay. You know what? Thank you guys for watching.
Shut up.
Make sure to.
Shut up. Right. A big thank you to CoolTomato.
Well, we need to do
Thank you for having me.
Learned something from you, and it's been really fun having you on. It's been really cool. So yeah, big thank you to coming on. You've been
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
Of course.
Send your subscribers our way.
I will. Tell me when the video's up. I'll put it on my Instagram.
Sunday.
YouTube post. See if you can get a couple.
Kindness.
Don't expect that many. My own subscribers don't click my own videos. Let alone videos I have.
Well, a lot more than our subscribers click ours. So yeah, thank you, Tom.
Stop bitching.
Wait, no, I said Tom again. Why did I say Tom?
I thought you were doing that. I thut you were doing that ironically.
No, I was doing that on purpose. Okay.
That is the. Wait, you were doing it. Wait.
No. Sorry, I meant to say Will, but I.
Right, so that's been JMTS podcast.
Yeah, we need to do your bye thing.
We're going to do our little thing now. Are you ready?
All right.
It's just mine. We stay straight faces.
No.
That wasn't very loud. A lot louder.
Yeah. Bye.